IG. And this is Mike Tyson. Pretty dope cut, pretty raw. So keep in mind it's Mike Tyson, so don't be surprised by that. But I just thought this was worth talking about real quick. And then I'm going to end the show with a piece from my upcoming book. I'm literally done with my editing just as 2 days ago. So now I got to send it out to the final editor. And I changed the name of the book. It was Just My 3 Cents. Now it's Re-Education of the Negro. And so with that change, I got to get another book cover done. So, cross your fingers, book's coming out this year. All right, let me play this cut. Very raw, so be, rock with me when y'all hear this.
Einstein's me. Right. Mike. If I'm not a nigga, I'm nothing. Not true. No, it's true if I believe it's true. Yeah, but you should believe that. You can't control the way I fucking think, nigga. I'm not trying to. Then don't talk about it. That's what it is. Nah, if I'm not a nigga, I'm nothing. So don't tell me I'm not. Why would you think that? Because it is. It's that way. That's where we agree to disagree. Because I look at you as a king, my brother. You know what I'm saying? I look at you as one of the greatest people that ever walked this planet. The things you have done in your lifetime is so far away from the original connotation of that word. It's crazy. You don't know my shadow. I don't. I know what you've done in life. My shadow it counterproducts everything you say about me, brother. I mean, I know what you've done in the light, my brother. You can't have a shadow without the light. Einstein's me.
Impressive. That brother that Mike Tyson was talking to is named Kenan Thompson. And I love the dialogue, raw and uncut from both of them. Mike said, if I'm not a nigga, I'm nothing. And the brother challenged Mike Tyson and says, brother, you've done things that are so far from the connotation of that word. I refer to you as a king. I respect that dialogue so much. Please jump on, give us your 3 cents, keep me going. Otherwise, I'm going to make this quick and get off this thing. But I respect raw and uncut dialogue, and Mike's so introspective. He's almost become a philosopher in his older age, obviously being known for Iron Mike Tyson. But he says that's how much he relates to being a nigga, to the point where he's nothing without that identity. That's real deep. And I respect where it's coming from just based on what we seem to know about his history growing up in Brownsville, hard knock Brownsville, New York, if you will, right? Where supposedly it's, it's the most rugged, if you will. And so he says, I got these shadows, basically these demons that, I'm not who you think I am. And that's how I identify. And he says, you can't tell me how to think. And Mike's right about that. So right about that a lot of times that even in the work we do with, in a sense, mental dialogue and other groups quite often in trying to help our people, mental dialogue, obviously all I ask is that you think. So the idea is to raise the culture, elevate the mindset. But Mike's is right when he says, you can't tell me how to think. And the brother, just was smooth about it. Keenan Davis was like a G with that thing. He was just like, bruh, I ain't necessarily telling you how to think, but I can't see you like that. And the thing is, both of them were right. Mike's right about the fact that none of us, as much as we may want to help our children and our cousins, our friends, we can't, in a sense, put our mindset in them, even when we see them taking a wrong turn. And that Keenan Davis, when he looks at Mike and says, it's almost like I have to agree to disagree, which is, I do understand that you see yourself like that. I'm not going to try to change how you think, but I will let you know I don't see you that way. And Mike saying, if this is what I believe, then it's true. And that's the psychological, in a sense, breaking of the chain that the miseducation, if you will, right? Carter G. Woodson writing The Miseducation of the Negro, talking about, if you ever heard that cut where he says, hey, the psychology of the Negro is such that he's been, in a sense, taught to go through the back door to the back of the bus. And if there is no back door, he will cut one open to go through the back. That's what that dialogue reminded me of. And so it was just a raw, uncut. I get it from both sides. So miseducation, I'm writing the re-education of the Negro to continue, hopefully, to challenge the mindset and our thinking within our community for you to just get a seed that you can take and do something with. Mental dialogue. If we can improve the conversation you have inside your own head, you will be better, and therefore all of us, our community will be better.